guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Dr. Benjamin, author of the book Stand Up for Your Dream. Now, I'm going to share with you, as you can look at here, top 10 or top 10 digital skills that will allow you to make more money, that will allow you to position yourself as an expert, that will allow you to always have opportunity on the table in 20, let's say 23 or 20, 24 and 20. Doesn't matter, doesn't make a sense in the numbers. If you can master these top 10 digital skills, there is always a room for you. There is always opportunity for you. You know, I did research a few years ago. And one of the things I was asking was hiring manager and, owner of the companies, what are the skills do they look when they are hiring? Maybe fresh graduate. What are the skills that do they look for when they want to promote to someone? Because why? I had a very long story. We all of us had a story. You know, we have stories. When I graduated many years ago, I believed that I was good and have believing my first class degree, and then I went to look for a job. And what happened, I applied 66 times, they didn't give me a job. I seated to interview 36 times, and only two answer. Number one, oh, we are very sorry to inform you, we are not giving you this job. And then another one was, you don't have experience. And I wonder why someone may ask you to have experience if we have never given you any chance to work. It was very hard to me. It was very hard to me. And then I can't tell you what I did. Maybe I would have a time to share my personal story. What I did, how I took my degree, I put somewhere, I say, no, I would never going to look for a job anymore. And then that is the time I joined the business. Now you may ask, Benjamin, you joined the business, which kind of the business? I didn't have any idea which business I can start. But what I did, if I remember well, I went to the market with a notebook, and then I was doing my marketing research and understanding what is going on, what can I do to the market. Now, one idea that came up in my mind was to visit 3 for local market. And then once I really understand which product can I take to this market, and then when I sell it here, when I bring it here, I can make money. Which product can I take to this market, so if I bring here, I can sell. I didn't know anything, because what I learned in school, it was totally different with what marketing is. And that is what education is doing. Education is doing what they are not supposed to be doing. Education system. Look at in Africa what is going on. We have the high number of graduate every year. Every year people are graduating, but there is no jobs. Why? Most of time, if you do your own research, as I did, you will realize and discover that something that we learn, most of them are at the university level, they are relevant to the market. Why? We are still teaching the people how Hitler has done and the history. The market does not need that. So we need to change, because we are now living in a digital age. Now, so after I realized that, what I learned in schools was totally different with what marketing is, so I decided to go to the business. After doing that, I took those 3 risks, and then I went to Uganda. I also did the same. And then I came back home. I compared the risks, and then I realized that any product that I can take from village, if I bring in a city, there is a profit. No one have told me, because when I was in school, they used to say, Benjamin, go to school, get a good grade, be the first in the class, and then you will get a job. Okay, so they never told me go to school and then you be an entrepreneur. This is how you start a business. This is how you grow. This is how you sell this. I never learned those stuff. Now, after doing my personal research to what I call my marketing research, I realized that there was one product that was doing well in Uganda. That product was glycerin. Taking glycerin here to Uganda, there was a profit of $5 per box. The question was, now I got the market, I got the deal, where will I get the capital? Where I will get the money? And this is some challenge that I normally tell people. In the beginning, you don't need the money to start a business, because I know three people. One, I know the category of people who have money, but they don't have a business idea. I also know a category of people who have a business idea, but they don't have money. And I also know there are some people who have money, they have a business idea, but they don't have a time to start a business. So I don't know which category do you belong to, but one of strategy and one of the advice I give my young people is that first do your market research, like I did. Do your market research. Understand what can you sell, what can you do to the market. Now, I try to call the people to give me money. All of them, they say no, because at that time my network, like the people I had a relationship with, those people, you know, they were just young like me. Those are the, you know, nightclub friends, so they didn't have money. Until I came back, a short story, I'm not going into details of my story. After I decided to I sold my mattress, I sold my 3 chairs, and I sold my small TV. I started my business with the money of $150. I slept in a bus in the period of 6 months. Then I went from $150 to $6,000 in 1 year. My capital was 55,000 USD. It is from that time I learned marketing, I learned about sales, I learned how to talk to the customer, I learned how to sell, I learned all of those stuff. Now, then from there, I went to master's and a PhD, and now I'm still in the business. So if I'm sharing whatever I share with you, it's not something that I have read in a book, it's something that I have lived with. It's my personal experience by working with so many people, companies in those specific areas. Now, recently, because of that background, that is why I was sharing my story, where I discover something that I'm going to share with you. I realized that, you know, I need to do research to really understand what the hiring manager, what the human resource manager, what they look when they are hiring. And also I went far to really understand why some businesses succeed and others fail. And I realized there is something that they do, these companies, this business who are succeeding, there are some stuff that they do which are totally different with those people who are like failed that not do. That is how the market works. Now, these are some skills digital skills. There is another video that we did about soft skills. We have 2 types of skills. There are soft skills and there are also technical skills. Now, I can teach you technical skills. You can apply for a job, let's say in banks, and if they realize like you are no good in computer, they will give a training on a computer. Then you can improve. So we can improve our technical skills. But it's totally very challenging for you to improve your soft skills. What does it mean? Your soft skills works hand in hand with your personality. I can teach you how to use computer. I can teach you how to do A, B, C, D in a technical way. But it's very hard for me to teach you how can you be a leader, how can you behave, how to work on your let's say, on your discipline. It's very hard. Now, I realize like we have a top 10 skills that will always help you to have opportunity every time based on what we are what is going on to the market. There is one person that I really respect. I call him my uncle, Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. He says something that I really have touched my mind, and I'm still just thinking about it. He said, we are living in time where we are not fighting one another. We are living in a time where we are fighting with the robots. That is what we call artificial intelligence. And now, he said in 2030, just 8 years ahead, 800 million jobs are going to be taken away by robots. I hope you really understand. So that is why it is a mandatory for you and me to really understand what we call the digital skills. You need to know digital. It is not even mandatory. It is your responsibility for you. If you want to survive, if you want to compete with a robot, that you need to master what I call the digital skills. If you don't do that, if you don't improve that, there is always, you will have a problem. Now, let me share with you the top 10 among of those digital skills. Of course, we have so many training that we normally give and coach and share with that. But these are some the skills that we have selected based on the research that we did from 200 human resource managers. And if you do also your own research, there is a proof that there is opportunity that are behind with these skills. So number one, digital skills. As I have said, it is your responsibility to master the what we call the digital skills. So the number one is to know what we call the social media management. Social media. One of the assignments that I can give to you, go to Google and you write like how much money the people who are good in social media management, how much money they are getting every month. This is the skills that will allow you to always have opportunity. I give you an example. Each company now, each businesses, they have their website, they have their social medias, that is Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Facebook. They have their social medias. Now, if you are good in social media management, you can approach this big company. Now you will be managing their social medias, okay, in a professional way. So social media management, it is the skills that will allow you to always have a job, always have opportunity. Now, the question is, some of you don't even have the social media. You don't use the social media. You cannot go to ask like a X company to manage their social media if you don't have any social media. So social media management is the skills. Go and know how they use Facebook ads. Go and know how they use Instagram, LinkedIn. Social media management is the skills. Doesn't matter if you are, let's say, your background, it is in IT or in, let's say, pharmacy, nurse. You need to know how to use the social media. So social media management is the skills that will allow you to have opportunity. You can manage 5, 10, 20 social media of social medias of different companies where you are sitting home. I hope you really understand. So that is skills that is really needed, because remember what I have said, we are now fighting with the robots. So social media management. Another skills that will allow you to always have opportunities is what we call graphic design. Graphic design. Now, companies, they are looking at the people who can design their let's say, their marketing materials. They are looking the way they can design their stuff. Spend your time and your money and your resources by learning graphic design. Of course, you may not do it like, let's say, those people who are professional the way they are doing it, but you need to have what we call graphical designing skills, because where you will work, whatever you do, you will need these skills. It's mandatory for you to spend your time by learning graphical design. These people are getting more. They are being paid more. Okay? Then another skills, it is what we call number 3. It is search engine optimization. This is what we call SEO. Okay? Search engine optimization. Companies, people, celebrities, they are looking how they can brand themselves by leveraging what we call social media, Google. Now, search engine optimization, company, they are looking, people are good in writing and coding. I will share that with you in a few minutes ahead. But search engine optimization expert, These are the people who are paid more. Spend your time. It doesn't take much, it's just 2-3 months, or just go through to the training. They are free online training about all of this. You can learn them in 2-3 months, and then you can make more money instead of just sitting down and waiting opportunity to come. I normally tell people it is better to be prepared waiting opportunity to come rather than opportunity to come and find you are not prepared. Imagine if you don't learn what we call, let's say, graphic design. If you don't learn what we call SEO, let's say, search engine optimization, and tomorrow they announce some opportunity come to you. They say, oh, can you do graphical design? And you say no. It's better to have that skills, even if you are not using it now, rather than that opportunity to come to you and they find you are not ready. Doesn't matter if you run them and don't use. What is the matter is to run and master them. There is always opportunity for that. So that was number 3. Another skills, it is what we call the email marketing. Email, to know how to use the email marketing. Email marketing, what does it mean? Have you been in let's say, somewhere and you see the email is just popping up in your email and you open it, something like that? Those are the email marketing. Companies, they are looking the people who can connect with their audience, and the cheaper way and the easy way to connect you with your customers is to use what? Email marketing, to share what you have, the skills, what you have, what you are offering, your product, your service to your customers. So people are using the email marketing. So now, if you are good by using the email marketing, use those softwares, MailChimp, ConvertKit. So we have so many software. You need to master this email marketing, because I know there is opportunity, and every company is looking at the people who know to use email marketing. Then another one, this is what we call number 5. It is what we call the digital marketing skills. Digital marketing skills, this is where you will really like and get information, and you spend your time, your money, your resources by learning the digital skills. Here we are talking about the ICT, we are talking about how do you leverage the Facebook, Instagram, how do you use, let's say, Excel, how do you... This is the digital skills. So it's a mandatory for you that you master what we call the digital skills. Okay, there are many skills that are combined here. Then another one is the computer-based skills. You may not having much knowledge about, but at least I remember those years, many years ago, I didn't know how to open a computer. Why? I grown up in a village. I'm a village guy. I normally tell people I'm a village guy, and I don't want to, to hide my story. I'm a village guy. In my 20, 25, whatever, I have never used the computer. Now I'm still forcing myself to learn how to use a computer. Why? It's needed. It's a mandatory. You can't just walk, and you need to use a computer. That is what I was calling that the basic computer skills you need. Anywhere you will work, you will need to use a computer by sending email, communication, by talking. So computer, it is a mandatory. You need to be good on that. And then another one, this one, even the guy who is just taking my whatever, he's not for free, he's getting paid. This is what we call video editing and production skills. You know how much? These people, they make more money even if they don't know how to leverage and do it in a professional way. They make more money in like taking a video, editing them. And then this is the skills that you can learn, and you be making more money. Not only in your local community, but also internationally. Because we need people. People can take the video somewhere and they send that to you, you edit it, and then you can send. So this is the skills you can always learn. I'm still learning this. Of course, you can't learn all of them, but you need to select which one you can use. So this was number 7. And then number 8, this is what we call content marketing skills. Wow, this is something that I really wish for you to spend much of time, because companies, they need content writing, content writing, marketing. Content marketing. Listen carefully, it's a content marketing. If you look at what the company do, the message that you see on TV, on social medias, those message, it is not sometimes the CEO of the company who is just writing that. So there is someone who is the expert to write a content based on their business. So content marketing, writing skills, you need to do that. If you do that, if you are good in that, there is always a room for you. And then another one, it is what we call copywriting skills. And then another one is coding. This is where, by using artificial intelligence, AI, okay, artificial intelligence by coding. Now, these are maybe the top 10, but you may have another. But when you look at the value of this, if you can master 2, 3, 4, it's up to you. I remember it's better to be prepared. Having these digital skills, even if you are not using them, waiting opportunity to come, rather than opportunity to come and find you are not ready, you are not prepared, you don't know anything, you don't know any skills related to these ones. So my invitation to you, my brother, my sisters, I may not know you, I may not meet you, but one of advice I can give you as your brother, I'm your uncle now, is to go and spend your time by learning these skills. Doesn't matter if there is opportunity here. No, just learn it. Because I know somewhere, somehow, you will get opportunity based on these skills you have. The situation and the time we are living now, we are not living in an age where we need to have your academic, let me speak this, your academic certificate will never guarantee you to succeed. Will never guarantee you to succeed. Okay? So what will allow you to succeed in your future, in your life, is to master these digital skills. Hope you get me well. Until I meet next time, I wish you all the best. Go and learn this top 10. You may say, Dr. Benjamin, can I learn them? Of course, if you can. Can I learn 2? Just to be good on those 2. Can I learn 1? Master that 1. Okay? Instead of maybe going and trying to learn everything, just choose 1, choose 2, choose 5, doesn't matter. Master that, be good at what you do. Because if you are good to what you do, people also will pay you a good money based to what you are good at. Let's meet on the next time. All of the best. Go and work on these digital skills. May God bless you. Ciao, ciao.